There's nothing that triggers me more than when I see a female on a podcast talking about, oh, don't trust her if she doesn't have friends. A girl that doesn't have friends is a red flag. I'm sorry that your relationships, work out well for you, but this is real life. I don't know about y'all ladies. Please comment your horror stories in the comment section below. But with my experience with friends, if I would have told you guys what every single one of my friends did, bitches I thought that was really my friends, what they did to me, every single one of you guys would be in tears. I had every single horrible friend you could think of. There's nothing that triggers me more than when I see a female on a podcast talking about, oh, don't trust her if she doesn't have friends.
Unpopular opinion, it's definitely a red flag. Friendships are much like relationships. Like, you can't be walking around with trauma. Do you know what you do with that trauma? If you're walking around with unhealed trauma, most likely you're going to end up hurting some people. Not all hurt that's caused in friendships is intentional. So somebody that is walking around with unhealed trauma from like bad friendships gone wrong can probably just not be a good friend.
Okay, so I've been like intentionally running away from this topic because I don't really want to deal with the backlash on social media, but I completely disagree. The fact that you do not have friends is not a red flag. Not for every girl. For some girls, yes, but not for every girl. Okay, so I would first off just like to start off by saying, like, yes, I'm offended by the topic because I am one of those girls that does not have any friends, but I would also like to say that that is by choice. Like, I cut off all my friends from high school, middle school, everything. I cut them all off. I'd also like to mention that a girl like not having any friends being seen as a red flag is the equivalent to saying that a woman being single is a red flag, even though there's tons of toxic men out here in the world. All right, so let's also address the fact that a lot of you girls that have a bunch of friends, you are settling, just like the women that are in relationships. A lot of women in relationships are settling, and you guys are doing the same thing in the friendships. And your friend is jealous of you. She's trying to sleep with your man. She doesn't really like you like that. She may love you, but she doesn't like you. But you're keeping her around because you've known her for years, or you want somebody to go on vacation with, or you want someone to get cute with and take pictures with and go hang out with. But you are uncomfortable around her, but you still want to be her friend just to say, oh, you have somebody around you. I'd also like to mention that I have been around women my entire life. I'm a makeup artist. I'm around women every single day. I also model, so I'm around those women. I also went to school for aesthetics, so I'm around those women. And I also went to an all-girls school in middle school, and it was a bunch of women. So I know women.
I can't even sit here in front and try to act like women been easy to deal with as far as friendship goes. Men have been so much easier to be friends with platonically. Y'all are like the best friends to have. And I do mean just platonic friends. Women have done some of the ugliest things. Just the other day, I was on my Facebook asking women to give me some kind words and to stop being so ugly inside of my comment section. And boy, did black women disappoint. Some of the stuff that I hear men complain about as far as women go, I see a lot of it happening. A lot of these women are not emotionally intelligent, even though they think they are. It's a hell of a lot of selfishness. Women are really hard to be friends with. And most of the women I've been friends with kind of fucked me over. I've said this before. I only have a handful of girlfriends who really love me and really support me to this day. But for the most part, women have done me so wrong. When I tell people somebody who befriended me told me that my son's father loved me and he was her estranged husband, a lot of people are like, what? And women sit here like, oh my God, really? She told you to date her estranged husband? She told you he loved you? Oh yeah. And don't get me started on his mom. His mom told me to get comfortable, that he loved me. He wanted to be with me. She never seen her son so happy. Yeah. I've had women steal from me. I've had women sleep with my own ass man. Women can do you just as bad as men can. Y'all be on some pick me shit and don't hold these men accountable for nothing, but be quick to let go of your girlfriends over stupid shit, petty shit. But you'll keep your man though, who did you worse. That's a damn shame. I've seen women be cool as shit with me And then when they sit down and have a discussion with each other and spread a little bit of rumors amongst each other, now they don't like me no more. Like last August, I went on this trip and all of the women was like cool as shit with me at first. And then when they heard that I had a baby by a married man, they automatically assume, oh, they knew the context. Oh, they knew the dynamic. Oh, I was just a woman that was sleeping around with someone's husband. But there was another woman there who had cheated on her husband with someone else. And that's the main reason why she's getting divorced. No one treated her any type of way. It's the selective outrage for me. I don't go around maliciously hurting women. And I for damn sure ain't about to fight no woman over no man. But when we talk about the sisterhood and friendship, just because a woman don't have no friends, don't mean something wrong with that woman. It means the truth is, keeping friendships with women can be extremely difficult. It's a lot of jealousy, it's a lot of envy, it's a lot of manipulation and ugliness. I need to really start having real conversations with each other about the negative behaviors of women instead of sitting around talking about men all of the time and how men do this and men do that. Let's keep it a buck with one another. Women do a lot of low down dirty shit too, to each other.